The friend zone isn't a dead end, it's a powerful opportunity. If you're tired of being placed in the friend zone, hearing that dreaded, "I don't feel that spark," or watching every woman you like treat you as just another friend, then listen closely. You're about to discover a game-changing mindset that will transform how you relate to women, and even better, it starts with you, not them. What if I told you the friend zone isn't about how she sees you, but how you see yourself? Most men react to rejection with desperation. They try harder, text more, compliment more, show up more, thinking that more effort equals more attraction, but that's not how attraction works. The moment a woman friend zones you, it's a signal that she sees you as no challenge. You're too available, too predictable, too easy to read. There's no mystery, no emotional tension, just a guy who's always there. Now imagine this, instead of reacting like every other guy, what if you did something radically different? What if you pulled back? What if you stopped reacting emotionally? What if you became the unpredictable force in her life? This is where Stoicism comes into play. At its core, Stoicism teaches us to control what we can and to accept what we can't. You can't force her attraction or demand she change her feelings, but you can master yourself, your emotions, your presence, your energy. When you do this, everything shifts. A woman might friend zone a man who's needy and reactive, but she can't ignore a man who controls his emotions, moves with purpose, and doesn't place her on a pedestal. In this video, we'll break down 5 Stoic principles that will change how she sees you. Whether you want to make her chase you or simply move on without regret, these steps will put you back in control. Let's dive in. 1. Stop being her emotional cushion. One of the biggest mistakes men make after being friend-zoned is sticking around as her emotional safety net. She knows you like her, she knows you want her, but instead of dating you, she keeps you around to vent about other guys, seek comfort, and boost her ego. And you let it happen, believing that if you're always there for her, eventually she'll see your worth. Reality check. The more emotionally available you are without romantic tension, the more she sees you as predictable, safe, and unexciting. Think about it. Do women chase men who endlessly listen to their problems, give them constant support, and expect nothing in return? No, they chase the men who challenge them, keep them guessing, and don't hand out validation like candy. So, here's what you do. Stop being her therapist. When she vents about another guy, don't engage. When she seeks comfort, keep your distance. When she treats you as her emotional crutch, detach. This isn't about being rude, it's about breaking the pattern. The more you remove yourself from her emotional support system, the more she realizes you're not just another nice guy. The dynamic will shift. She'll begin to notice your absence, wonder why you're not as available anymore, and suddenly you're no longer the predictable safety, you're the mystery she needs to solve. 2. Become scarce, but not out of spite. Now the key to shifting the dynamic isn't playing games or being manipulative. It's about value. People value what's scarce, and women are no different. When you're always available, you lose value in her eyes. But when you step back and create space, you elevate your value. And this is not about playing hard to get for the sake of playing games. It's about creating a life of your own that's so full, so interesting, that you can't always be there. When you live with purpose, and she sees that, she'll be drawn to you in ways she can't explain. Let the shift happen by mastering yourself, controlling your emotions, and letting go of neediness. When you take charge of your own life, you stop being predictable. You become a force she can't help but notice and chase. Remember, the friend zone is just the beginning. Take this opportunity to change the game. Here's a more powerful and deeply inspirational refinement of your speech, enhancing its impact while maintaining the core message. The Stoics' Guide to Escaping the Friend Zone. The friend zone isn't a life sentence. It's an opportunity. If you've ever found yourself stuck in that frustrating space hearing, "I don't feel that spark," or watching every woman you desire treat you as just a friend, then listen up. because today I'm about to shift your mindset forever. Most guys react to the friend zone in one of two ways. One, they cling harder, texting more, proving their worth, trying desperately to show her how perfect they are for her. Two, they cut her off completely, deleting, blocking, and vanishing out of spite. Both of these reactions are driven by emotion, and both are predictable. A woman expects you to either chase or disappear, but a Stoic man, he does neither. Instead, he controls his response. He practices controlled scarcity, not as a mind game, but as a mindset shift. He pulls back with purpose, stops initiating, becomes less available, and starts living as if she's not even part of the equation. Not to punish her, not to get a reaction, but because his world doesn't revolve around her, and here's the psychology behind it. People value what they don't have easy access to. When something is always there, it's taken for granted, but when it suddenly pulls away, its absence is noticed. By becoming scarce, you force her to reevaluate your presence. She may not have felt attraction before, but now she's wondering why you're not reacting like every other guy. And just like that, you're no longer just a friend. You're a man who operates on his own terms. 1. Shift your energy from her to yourself. Here's a truth most men don't want to hear. The friend zone only exists in your mind. It's not a place she puts you, it's a mindset you accept. And the only way to escape it isn't by changing her mind, but by transforming yourself. Most men stay trapped in the same cycle, waiting, hoping, subtly proving themselves, thinking that if they just stick around long enough, she'll wake up one day and choose them. That's not how attraction works. Women don't fall for men who linger in the background, waiting for their turn. They fall for men who are in motion, men who are too busy living their lives to sit around seeking approval. So here's your next move. Stop making her the center of your energy. Shift that energy back onto yourself. Level up physically, hit the gym, refine your posture, upgrade your style. Level up mentally. Read, expand your interests, develop unshakable confidence. Level up socially. Build new connections, expand your circle, interact with other women. The goal isn't to improve for her, the goal is to detach from her completely. Because the moment you stop trying to prove your worth, you start naturally becoming more attractive. People are drawn to energy, not desperation. When a woman sees a man who is growing, thriving, and completely unfazed, something clicks. She starts wondering, why is he suddenly different? What's changed? And that curiosity plants a seed of attraction. Because now, instead of being the guy who's waiting for her, you're the guy she's no longer sure she can have anymore. And nothing makes a woman reconsider her feelings faster than the fear of losing something valuable. 2. Create subtle romantic tension. Most men think attraction is about what you say, compliments, flirting, grand confessions. It's not. Real attraction happens in the unsaid moments, the subtle shifts in energy, the tension, the uncertainty. This is where most guys fail. They either keep things safe and neutral, afraid to risk the friendship, go too direct and emotional, confessing their feelings and scaring her off. A Stoic man does neither. He understands that attraction is built through subtle shifts in behavior, not desperate confessions. Here's how you do it. 1. Break the pattern of just a friend behavior. Stop being her emotional sponge. Stop constantly validating her. Stop playing it safe. 2. Tease her, don't please her. Playfully challenge her instead of always agreeing. Make light, confident teases instead of endless compliments. 3. Create moments of uncertainty. Hold eye contact longer than usual before looking away. Let silences linger instead of rushing to fill them. Occasionally, pull away mid-conversation, leaving her wanting more. This is how you shift the dynamic. When she senses you're not just a safe, predictable friend anymore, she has to re-evaluate everything. She'll start wondering, is he into me? Why am I suddenly noticing him differently? And that tiny seed of curiosity, that's the beginning of attraction, because women don't fall for desperation, they fall for mystery, challenge, and tension. And once you shift how you interact, something strange happens. She'll start making moves. Without even realizing it, she'll touch you more. She'll find reasons to be around you. She'll start feeling something she never felt before. Because you're no longer the predictable guy in the background. You're the mystery she wants to solve. 3. Detach and let her chase. Here's the hardest truth for most men to accept. The more you chase, the less she values you. Not because she's cruel, not because she's playing games, but because it's human nature. We value what we have to work for. We take for granted what is always available. So if you've done everything right so far, shifted your focus, introduced tension, stopped being her emotional safety net, now comes the final move. Pull back and let her feel your absence. This is where most guys panic. They think, if I don't keep trying, she'll forget about me. Wrong. When you pull back, she doesn't forget you. She starts obsessing over you. She starts noticing that you're not initiating as much, that you're not reacting to her posts, that you're not always available anymore, and that shift triggers something powerful in her mind. Why isn't he trying anymore? Did he move on? Wait, do I actually like him? This is called psychological reactance, the instinct to want something more when we feel we might lose it. And if you've played your cards right, she'll start initiating. She'll text first. She'll find excuses to talk. She might even start flirting in ways she never did before. But here's the key. Don't rush back in. Continue focusing on yourself. Keep your energy on your goals, your passions, your social life. If she comes to you, engage, but don't fall back into old patterns. And if she doesn't, you've already won, because now you're no longer the guy waiting for her approval. You're the guy she now realizes she may have overlooked. And whether she chases you or not, you walk away stronger, smarter, and more valuable than before. That's the Sigma way. If this video opened your eyes, don't just sit on this knowledge, apply it. And if you want more insights on how to master your mindset, attract effortlessly, and become the kind of man women respect and desire, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel now. Now tell me in the comments, have you ever been friend-zoned? How did you handle it? And remember, you don't escape the friend zone by convincing her, you escape it by transforming yourself. See you in the next video. Stay strong, stay stoic, stay Sigma.